CBHA in the kitchen. My name is Sarah, a registered dietitian nutritionist with CBHA. Today I'm going to show you how to make mango strawberry shortcakes. We're going to start by making the biscuit. I have a KitchenAid stand mixer. If you don't have a stand mixer, a hand mixer will work just fine. So we're going to start with a paddle attachment and 2 cups of flour. Next, we're going to add sugar. This recipe originally called for granulated sugar, but since I had powdered sugar on hand, I'm going to be using that instead. So when you do the conversion to this, you're going to want a little less than twice as much powdered sugar. So the original recipe calls for 1/4 of a cup of granulated sugar. I'm going to be using just a little less than a half cup of powdered sugar. Next, we're going to be using 1 tablespoon of baking powder. So next we're going to add 1 tablespoon zest of a lime. And if you have a microplaner, you can use that to zest your lime. Today I'm actually using the bottom of a pet egg. I have not used this on my feet, so don't be worried about that. It is new. This is really going to bring the flavors together from our topping, which is going to have a little bit of lime juice in it. That fresh lime smells amazing. It smells just like summertime. Next, we'll attach our paddle attachment. And make sure you lock this and don't start it on a real high speed or your flour and sugar is gonna go poof and it's gonna get everywhere. So you're gonna wanna start this on a really low setting. So now we're gonna add 6 tablespoons of cold unsalted butter. All right, so now that we've added our butter, we're gonna turn this on low again, and we're gonna wanna incorporate the butter until the mixture looks like cornmeal. Now, if you don't have a KitchenAid with a paddle attachment, you can use this fang-dangled looking thing. This is called a pastry cutter. We're actually going to cut the butter into the flour. So today, since I have the KitchenAid, we'll go ahead and use this. So we'll turn it on low. You don't want to over mix it, that'll cause the butter to melt, and we don't want that yet. We want it to melt in the oven to create those air pockets so we get a nice flaky biscuit. So next we're going to add our liquid component. So the original recipe calls for a ½ cup whole milk and a ½ cup heavy cream. So today I'm actually going to be substituting with evaporated skim milk. So this is going to cut our saturated fat in half. So it's going to make this a lot more heart-healthy recipe for you. Put your KitchenAid or your hand mixer on low, and you're going to want to drizzle this in nice and slow. So this batter is going to make 10 to 12 biscuits. We're going to pop this in a preheated oven, 350-degree oven for about 20 minutes or until golden brown. So while that's baking, we're going to go ahead and make our filling. We're going to start with 1 pound of strawberries. Strawberries are high in vitamin C, and the seeds give it an added bonus of high fiber. Once you have all your strawberries cut, you're going to sprinkle some sugar over the top of these, and you're going to let them sit until they get nice and juicy. It'll take about 15 to 20 minutes. So we'll go ahead and cut up our mango now. So next you're going to take your strawberries that you had sprinkled the sugar over, and you're going to place half of them in a different bowl. And with these strawberries, we're going to crush them and make a little bit of a strawberry puree. And then we're going to add our mango to the sliced strawberries in the original bowl. Now we're going to add just a little bit of lime juice to this. So this is going to really tie it all together. So while our biscuits are cooling, we'll go ahead and make our whipped cream. I'm going to pour the evaporated milk right into my bowl. So I'm just going to whip this until it's nice and frothy. So it's going to take probably 2 or 3 minutes. And we're going to add a little bit of the powdered sugar to sweeten this up. And now we're going to turn this on high for probably 3 to 4 minutes until you get nice soft peaks. it'll start to resemble whipped cream. So we'll grab one of our biscuits, grab your cutting knife, paring knife, and you're gonna wanna cut the top off of these. And then we'll put some of our crushed up strawberries, and we'll top it with our mango sliced strawberries mixture. And then we'll take a nice big dollop of our whipped cream. You can even garnish it with a little bit of lime zest. Thanks for joining me on CBHA in the Kitchen. Stay tuned for our next episode. And remember, your health is your wealth. Bye.